Hi guys, welcome back to this week's review of our price action trading levels for 20th of October to the 24th of October. Doing something a little bit different this week. We're including some supply and demand zones into the charts, and this is a good example of supply and demand on USDJPY, which is normally our first chart. You can see here price formed what's called a demand zone with this price consolidation here, moved up out of here, came back down here, spiked into it, and it's reacted back out of it. You could say that you want to go with the trend here, in which case this is coming up with the trend. However, the zone has already been used, so what we're going to look for this week is a return to around the 108.89 level, 109 level, to take a short down from there. This is a supply zone just here. So look for short positions down from 108.90 on USDJPY. I know it's a long way away, but there isn't really anything else sat in here on the daily chart that we can take an action of. So, keep an eye on it. Don't jump in on it. Wait till it gets up here. If it does, then wait for the price action if necessary to take a trade. So that's 108.89. On EURUSD, got a cracking zone up here at 131.32. It's a bit of a distance away right now though, but keep an eye on that one. You can see the strength of the zone is highlighted by the way that the price fell out of the zone. Lots and lots of sellers here when that dropped like that. Tells you obviously there's lots of sellers selling at that level. So if we come back up to here fairly quick next week, then look at that level to trade short from. But in the meantime, 129.31 is your spot to watch for price action candlesticks to trade this back down short. Euro's been under pressure. This movement back up here looks corrective to me, back up into the downtrend. So for EURUSD, 129.31, and if we get up there, 131.32. On GBPUSD, you can see a couple of supply areas here. One starting at 162.85, the other one at 165.92. Fair distance away, but you've got to trade. If you're trading this method, then you've got to trade into the pullbacks into the trend. The best zone is actually this top one here, similar to EURUSD. See this massive candle, or these massive couple of candles dropping out of the zone. Obviously there's going to be sellers there next time it comes back up, but it's a distance away at the moment. It might take a couple of weeks to get back up there, so it's a zone to keep an eye on. But in the meantime, 162.85 on your daily chart is where you should be looking. On NZDUSD again, we've got what looks like a corrective pullback here. Obviously a downtrend here. So when this pulls back, when it's finished pulling back, then 81.18 is your spot to look at, possibly around the 0.81 level. We'll also offer you some positions. Do look for price action candles on this to sell down from here. Aiming back down to this level down here, 77.44. What we're seeing here after all this dropping down here with these USD based pairs is pullbacks back up to levels. Now if these levels are broken, then you can look to use these levels to go long out of if the chance presents itself. What happens with these levels is similar to support resistance trading. When these levels get broken, then very often they reverse, they flip over, and instead of being a supply zone, they turn into a demand zone. So look for these to pull back up to these levels, and if they get broken, then look to trade in the opposite direction. As long as you've got the correct price action, of course, using our price action candles. So for NZDUSD, 81.18 to go short on. On AUDUSD, of course, you can see another big drop on this pair. Couple of levels to bear in mind. One's quite close, one's not close. 88.38 just here. Now this is not a fresh zone, it's not a fresh supply zone. You can see where the price exited it here, dropped down here, came back up here, and then reacted again out of the zone. and again it's hit it just here, so it's not a fresh zone, but with the correct price action candles you may be able to trade that for a few pips. That's if it continues the short price movements down from this level at 88.38. The next level is the best level, which is at 90.34, 0.9034, which is also the 50% retracement of this move down, and it just so happens the top of the level is actually the 61.8 retracement. So if we fly up here, next week, then look at 90.34 to trade short from, with a possibility of 88.38, but it may not be a very strong zone because of the test it's already had. On GBPJPY, again, nice big movement down, pulling back right now. Now you can see here the previous resistance just here, support here, support here. We have a zone, a supply zone, where the prices came down here, formed this zone, and then it dropped out of it. So we're pulling back up to that spot there, which is 173.79. So that's your spot to sell on GBPJPY. It's also got a Fibo retracement just there, 50%. So this is a good spot to sell from, I would say, 173.79 on GBPJPY. EURJPY here is quite an interesting one. Look at these spots here. This is support here, support here, support here. Dropped through it here, but still, came up here, and at the moment it's broken this level, and it's shown resistance just here. So where this was a previous supporting level, this is now a resistance level. So on EURJPY, look for a bearish candlestick under where we are now at 136.51 to trade this short, to continue on with this short price action here. Alternatively, if we fly up here, then your next level to look at is around the 138.41 level, which is where the next supply level is, to trade that short down from there, coming back down to the 136.51. So this could be giving us an entry quite soon after the market opens. We just need to look for a bearish candlestick underneath here to trade this short, to confirm that this previous supporting level has in fact turned into resistance. On EURNZD, look at this resistance just here, and look how the price came up out of this demand zone just here, flew up here, and it's come back down, and now it's finding that resistance again all through here for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 days. Price was unable to repenetrate the 161.68 level. So obviously this is a key level right now on this pair. If we see a bearish candlestick underneath here, then short that back down to 1.58095 or the 1.58 level. If we see a break over this level, wait for the price action to prove that it's actually held, and stick your pending order in above the candle that broke it to go long out of this level. But it does actually seem this 161.68 level is key right now on EURNZD. So your levels to watch: 1.58095 down here, or 161.689, pretty close to where we are now. That's on EURNZD. On USDCAD, you can see the uptrend just here. You've got this zone here at 1.1162 where the price has bounced out of. So if we come back down to here, it's not exactly a fresh zone, but if we come back down to here, do look for bullish price action out of here to continue the trend back upwards. That's at 1.1162. On a break under here, fast break under here, if we get back down to this level here, about the 1.095 level, then look to trade that long out of there as well. But this is a wait and see one on USDCAD. So on this one, 1.11626 for long positions, or 1.095. Here's the news for next week. You can see there's no There's a bit of USD news or red news on the 22nd, which is Wednesday. There's not really any USD news until Thursday, which is the normal unemployment claims, and then new home sales on Friday. But the one that I will be looking at on Wednesday is the MPC official bank rate votes. Now, for some reason, they're forecasting 207. What that basically means is, if we look at the description here, the first number is a vote to increase the bank rate, in other words the interest rate on the GBP. Second number is the number of people that wanted to decrease it, and the third number is the number that wanted to keep it as it is. There's 9 people that vote, and for some reason this Wednesday they're expecting 2 people to keep voting to put the interest rates up. So if this number here is different to this, then this will make the GBP pairs go a bit lively, I think. If it comes in 009, that means these 2 guys have changed their mind. If it comes in 307, then it's starting to get overpowering that the Bank of England will increase the interest rate, and that will also make the British pound lively. So keep a good eye on whatever this vote is on this Wednesday. That's on GBP pairs. So the one to watch this week, Wednesday 22nd, MPC official bank rate votes. So that's it for this week's price action levels and a quick look at the news. If you like what we're doing here, then please tick the like box, send me a comment or subscribe, and we'll see you next week.